himself carved the roast beast. Oh, hey guys. Kona and I were just here sharing one of our favorite Christmas stories together. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. But you, yes, you are here for Codename Bananas, Chapter 36, Boy Bridesmaid. Let's go ahead and get started. Chapter 36, Boy Bridesmaid. As the sun began to rise over a smoldering London, the bridal outfit was finally complete. It comprised a hat, a parasol, a veil, a wedding dress, a pair of lacy-looking white gloves, a fan, Sid's slippers. These were the only shoes that fitted Gertrude's ginormous feet at a huge stretch. They could only bribe Gertrude to be dressed in all this with one thing: more fruit and nut cake. Munch, munch, munch. As the gorilla demolished another of Bessie's delicious homemade treats, the three could fuss around her, getting her ready for the train trip to the seaside. "She's never looked lovelier," cooed Sid. "What a lovely bride," agreed Eric. "I always cry at weddings," blubbed Bessie. "It's not an actual wedding," said Sid. "Oh, yes. It's just a disguise," added Eric. "And a ruddy good one at that," admired Sid. "Now sit down, old girl." With that, he gently sat the cake-munching gorilla down in the wheelchair. Munch, munch, munch. "Now, Uncle Sid, you have to dress like the groom," said Eric. "Me?" "Yes. You can pretend you two just got married, and if anyone stops you and asks, you just say you are going to the seaside for your honeymoon." But, protested Sid. "No buts, Sidney," said Bessie sternly. "Listen to the boy. He's a good deal smarter than you. Go upstairs and put on your best suit." "Humph," harumphed the man. "What about the boy?" "Oh, yes," agreed Bessie. "He'll need the cover, too." Eric shifted uncomfortably on his feet. "I know," exclaimed the lady. "You can be pretty little page boy." "What's a page boy?" asked Eric. "It's like a boy bridesmaid." "No, thank you," he snapped. "Now, come on. Everyone is getting into character. You need to, too." "Well, what do page boys wear?" "Normally, Victorian sailor suits." "No!" shouted Eric. "Let me see. I can rustle up. I'll be back in a jiffy." Eric barely had time to sulk before Bessie popped back to her house next door and returned with a rag bag of what looked like her own undergarments. "I am not wearing any of that," huffed the boy. "Wait, let me work my magic." In moments, she had adorned him in various frilly lace bits and bobs. He looked like some sort of silly little toff from the olden days. "I am not wearing this," he grumbled again. "There's no time to argue," said Bessie. Just then there was a thunderous banging on the door. "Knock, knock, knock." "Oh no," hissed Eric. Sid was upstairs getting changed into his wedding suit. "Shall I open it?" asked the boy. No, replied Bessie. "Let's just stay silent, and maybe whoever is there will just go away." "Knock, knock, knock." It was louder this time. "Don't say a word," whispered Bessie. "Don't say a word," repeated Parker the parrot. "Shut up, you stupid bird," hissed Bessie. "Shut up, you stupid bird," repeated the stupid bird. "Knock, knock, knock." "We can hear you in there," called a voice through the letterbox. It sounded an awful lot like Miss Nina Misra. "Open this door at once, or we will be forced to break it down." "Break it down, break it down," repeated Parker. "All right, then, we will," replied Nina. "Hide," hissed Bessie. "Don't worry, I'm coming. She shut the kitchen door behind her. Eric knelt down as he could spy through the keyhole. From there, he could see Bessie answer the door to the air raid warden. This time, she was not alone. Nina was flanked by two policemen. All had grave expressions on their face. "Yes, can I help you?" asked Bessie, as innocently as she possibly could, which was not that innocently. She was too nice to be good at lying. The warden looked confused to see this lady answer the door. "Is there an old man and a young boy and a lady dressed as a gorilla who live here?" demanded Nina. "Let me think," replied Bessie. "No, just me. I live here all alone. No husband, no son, and definitely nobody dressed as a gorilla. I am sure I would remember that. Oh, I'm sorry, but you must have the wrong house. Good night." The lady went to close the door, but the warden put her boot in the way. "Not so fast," said Nina. "We heard another voice through the letterbox. A squawky-sounding voice. Who was that?" I don't know what you're talking about," lied Bessie. "Now, I really must get to bed." "Get to bed! Get to bed!" repeated Parker. "There it is!" exclaimed Nina. "It's just an echo," lied Bessie. "An echo? An echo! An echo!" repeated the parrot. "See?" exclaimed Bessie. "There it goes again. Now, I really am very tired, so please let's call it a night. If I do see an old man, a young boy, and of course anyone dressed up as a gorilla, you will be the first to know." Bessie tried to close the front door again, but the warden put her heavy hand up against it. "You don't mind if we have a quick look around the house, do you?" she asked. Bessie could protest no more. The warden, flanked by 2 policemen, marched into the hallway. "We will start in there," said the warden, pointing to the kitchen. Hiding behind the door on his knees, the boy gulped. They were done for. And that is where we are done for today's reading. So, remember you have to answer incomplete sentences and restate the question. So, copy and paste the question, change the question to become your answer, and most of the work's already done for you. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and Conan and I are going to get back into our Christmas storytelling. Have a good day.